With the new app, you can listen to the broadcast while at the game, making sure you don't miss any of the action, even if you get out of your seat to get something to eat. The Chiefs continue a 4-game series on the road tonight against the Charlotte Knights at 7:15. In the series opener last night, Syracuse continued their trend of extra innings, outlasting Charlotte in 12 innings to win 5-4. Syracuse is now 19-3 overall and tied atop the Big East with Marquette. Their next game is this Sunday at 3 p.m. at the Carrier Dome against St. John's. Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Finals takes place tomorrow in Boston. The Bruins will try to take a commanding 3-1 series lead. Having already made it to the Bigs as a pitcher, Owings decided to take off his glove and pick up a bat with hopes of becoming an everyday position player. For New York Mets fans, the future is here. Top prospect Zach Wheeler is set to start Game 2 of today's doubleheader against the Atlanta Braves. In Game 1, the Mets set flame-throwing Matt Harvey to the mound. Quinnipiac taking on Yale for the national championship. Late in the second period, Quinnipiac trying to clear the puck from their zone, but Yale's Gus Young corrals it and sends it towards the goal, where it's deflected in to give the Bulldogs the lead. We move ahead to the third period, where Yale is still in front 1-0. Chris Orzetti's first shot is deflected, but he gets the rebound and puts it away. Yale goes on to win 4-0 to capture their first ever NCAA national championship. Justin Pugh was also a high prospect on draft boards. ESPN's Todd McShay has Pugh going in the first round, 29th overall to the New England Patriots. Pugh was injured for part of his senior year, but still managed to be named first-team All-Big East. Scouts believe he will either have to play right tackle or move inside to guard at the NFL level. Safety Shamarko Thomas is also seen as a mid-round pick, with some mocks have him going as high as the second round.
All set? All set, Skyler?
Central Square head coach Kevin Brazel knew this would be a transition year for his varsity girls basketball team.
I've got a young team. I start 2 sophomores. Probably my 2 best players are sophomores. So, you know, we kind of knew this would be a learning year. We're in a hard league.
The young team struggled throughout the season, winning only 5 games. But on January 26th, when the squad beat Baldwinsville at home, Brazel notched his 300th career victory.
It was a really good feeling, like knowing that our hard work paid off. We could give that to him.
Brazel saw the victory as a relief.
It was just a little bit of pressure because I knew 300 was coming up, and I just wanted to get it over with.
Brazel has been coaching at Central Square for 28 years. But his players tell you that he's more than just a basketball coach.
He's always there for us on and off the court. If we have problems, we can come talk to him about anything.
It gives you that freedom to just be yourself and to coach.
Frank Friscia has been an assistant for Brazel for 22 years. He says Brazel doesn't measure success by his coaching record.
He's not concerned about really winning and losing. What he's really concerned about is the kids that he coaches and the relationships that he builds, you know, with his players, and that's what's most important to him.
I still do JV and varsity.
Relationships that often last beyond high school.
I've actually gone to 11 of my girls' weddings.
Coach Brazel has been coaching at Central Square long enough that he is now coaching some of the children of some of his own former players.
I think it's kind of weird, but it's also good at the same time. I mean, he's been here for a while. He always tells me how I'm like my mom, a piece in the paint.
It's kind of neat to look over at the mom and you know, look at Desdi and we kind of make contact, kind of know what's going on.
With 300 wins under his belt, how high can the total go?
I will stay as long as they'll have me. I love it up here.
In Central Square, Thom Eck, NCC Sports.
Micah Owings knew he was taking a chance when he signed a minor league contract with the Washington Nationals this past offseason.
To make this transition, I felt like it was a leap of faith, and I'm a strong believer, and I feel like the Lord's given me talent, and I wanted to see what else kind of a talent was in me and get it out.
After spring training, he was assigned to the Syracuse Chiefs to be the team's left fielder. But unlike other outfielders on the team, he's been to the majors as a pitcher. Owings pitched parts of 6 seasons where he was one of Major League Baseball's best hitting pitchers, something his teammates say hasn't changed.
It wasn't much of a surprise to see him in big league camp, you know, hitting 300, 400 as a batting average. So he did a great job, and so I think the bat has always been there for Micah.
Having already made it to the bigs as a pitcher, Owings decided to take off his glove and pick up a bat with hopes of becoming an everyday position player. But learning a new position on defense has not been as easy.
It's been a learning experience. Outfield's something I've never really played in my life. I've always been in the infield when I was playing. either third base or first base in high school or college, and then a little bit of outfield in college.
He's shagging in the outfield, getting a read on balls, learning how balls come off the bat, the different spin, top spin, back spin, and things of that nature. So it's all going into helping him be a better outfielder and read balls off the bat.
Playing defense hasn't been the toughest part of the transition.
I'd say just getting my legs under me and getting ready to play every day. Pitching, you're either pitching every 5th day or occasionally you'll throw 2 or 3 days in a row, but you know, just getting ready to play every day and being out there for 9 innings, sometimes more.
I think the toughest part for him is just going to be able to consistently be out there playing the outfield, getting his legs used to running around a lot more often.
Owings is hitting over 300 and has 2 home runs, but that doesn't mean we will never see him pitch again.
This is my main focus. I feel like that's secondary, and if I can help the club you know, in a dual role, then I'm up for it.
In Syracuse, Thom Eck, NCC Sports.